Yes, I'm lazy. It is still hanging in my background. I also still didn't shave. I apologize. But I haven't been lazy on our account. Guys, welcome to the third episode of Road to Zlatan. Last episode, we made our first coins, so we were able to start trading. Off stream, I played a few games. I will show you in a second. To get some objectives done. Just played on beginner on squad battles, but I couldn't hold myself back and I continued with the same method that I showed on previous episode. It took me around maybe half an hour to an hour, but I managed to get ourselves up to 25,000 coins. But I realized if I did everything without recording it and putting it in a video, what's the point of the series, right? So from now on, I will make sure that I will record everything that I do and show you most of it anyways. So I'll show you now what has been sold, and then we, from then on, can just move on into the videos. If you do enjoy the series, please leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It will help me out a lot, and it shows me that you do enjoy the series. If you have any suggestions for this series, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to improve in every single episode. There we have it. I just started up the account. We have 23 objectives to be claimed. We have 71 items sold, but there were also another 100 items that we sold. Let me first show you those. There we go. We have 96 items that's previously sold. We bought the preview pack and we sold those players. In the end, we did make a profit for, I think we made like 500 coins profit on the preview pack. Pedro was, instead of 8,000, only 4,000. But here you can see I bought all silver commons for 200 to 250 coins each. And I sold them all between 350 and 400. We have two not sold yet. This is the only one that still had to sell from the gold pack. And here you can see I bought them for 250, selling them for 350 now. And I did another run of that, as you can see here. That one sold for 400. And the rest, again, all for 350. Maybe a few for 400. I'm not 100% sure. I think I listed them all for 350. But after I did this, I was like, this would be too easy to just do off record, off the video. So from now on, I showed you what I did. Let's get rid of them. We have 25,000 coins, while we started last episode with 150 coins. And let's continue. Let's first claim all the objectives. Let's first see what we all did, because I did play. This is from the daily objective. I did play a few games. Let me quickly check. We played 6 games, and I can show you those. Those are squad battle games. I played the first 6 games, all on beginner, to give us some points as well. We are now currently silver 1 because of it. So that should give us some packs and some coins on Sunday. But main reason for that was because of the objectives. So we can claim some things. You don't need to see beginner squad battle on the episodes, because the only thing I do is I score a goal and I just stand still. On beginner, they don't attack you. You can just sit your time out that way. So there are some objectives that I will show you as well. They are at milestones. If you look at, let me see. I think it is finishing mastery. 500 goals. If you score 500 goals with a squad of 80 rated or higher, you get a 100k untradeable pack. Plus there are also some other goals in between, or like some other packs in between. The same, if you score 100 finesse goals, you get also a 50,000 coin pack, also untradeable. And we have the same thing with assists, I'm pretty sure. Let me see, where are they at? Assist mastery. Here you have 500 assists with a squad of 75 rated or higher. If you do that, you also get a 100k pack. So what you could do, and what I always do at the start of a new FIFA, this has been here already for a few years, I make a squad that's 80 rated or higher, and I will score 100 finesse goals, 500 goals, and 500 assists. I do those in approximately 10 games on beginner. You can score, if you really try your best, score like 50, 60 goals a game. Maybe if you're really new to the game, that will be a bit lower, but still, you can get a hang of the game. You can get a hang of how to finish. The goalies are a little bit less good than online, but still. That way you can make sure you get 250,000 coins worth of packs in a matter of 10 games pretty much. Besides that, you get a coin bonus, what we saw in the last episode, of 1,000 per game. So that's another 10,000 plus like 4,000 that you get for the total 10 games that you played. You get some rewards for squad battles on Sunday. So you get a lot for it back. You get a lot back from it. So it's definitely worth to do something like that at the start of FIFA, especially if there are some players. So that's why I always advise you to do that. What I will most likely do is I will do this off the recording after we build our first team. Then we will most likely have the 80 rated team. Then we can do that. I will just show you in the next episode all the games that it ended on how many goals I scored and whatever. And that way we can claim 250,000 coins worth of packs in hopefully the next episode or the episode after that. We have to see what we can do. But let's claim everything that we did so far, and that's win 3 matches in game mode. So yeah, let's claim all the 23 objectives that we have. There we go. We claimed all 23 objectives that we had done. I did see at milestones, if you go to the transfer market mastery, we get quite a lot of coins. If you buy a player 25 times, 50 times, 100 times, 250 times, you get 1,500 coins for each of them. So if we start trading, we can also do it maybe with some buy now. It's called sniping, trying to buy a player cheap and sell it for more expensive. That way you can also gather some coins. So even if you don't know anything how to trade and you can only make sure you break even. So let's say you buy a player for 950 coins and you sell him for 1,000 coins. There goes a tax off of 50 coins, which means you get 950 coins back. That way you don't make a loss, but you can at least do this to already get a few more coins. So if you don't have enough coins, if you don't know how to trade yet, and you can make sure you can at least break even, you can still do this in order to get already those coins. The same with listing players. It's the same thing, right? Once you buy a player, you will list it as well. And that's why we can do this one as well. And that will also give you 1,500 coins every time when you complete something. But we also have some packs. I saw even a good pack or two that we maybe can pack something good from. Let's see what we have. We have 2 bronze packs, a gold pack, small Electrum player pack, an 83 plus. That's very interesting because it's at least an 83 rated. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be a Spanish 83 rated, but we will see. But it could also be a good one. An 80 plus and some bad stuff that is just for the club. So let's just quickly open that. So guys, we opened everything that was useless. Let's open the bronze packs and the other packs and let's see if we can get something good, something useful. We still have some SBCs that we can do. I was just thinking, like, if this was a center mid, if you remember from last episode, we already have a goalie of Sparta. We needed a center mid in order to get the right chemistry. Sadly, we didn't, but this way we still build up our club, we fill it up, and let's quick sell everything that is duplicate and we cannot sell. A premium bronze pack, that gives 3 rares. A rare player is always good. That's what you want from this. Obviously untradeable, so we can't make profit on it, but we can use it whenever we need it. Now onto the better packs. Let's first do the small Electrum player pack. I think that has the least potential to get something good. We'll just send it to the club. Everything is untradeable. Everything that you get from objectives is untradeable. But everything that you get from rewards from playing the game is most likely tradable. So with rivals, playoffs, FUT champions, squad battles, that's all tradable. Especially if you get a certain rank, then most things are tradable. With rivals, you can choose if you want double amount of packs, but untradeable. But we'll come to that whenever we're gonna play the game. An 80 plus, what will it be? It is at least 83. As I said, for me it's 83 rated. It's Spanish. It always is for me. But we can definitely use him. 83 rated is nice to get, especially if it's an 80 plus pack. This one is 83 at least, so we want something better than 83. Let's see. Can we get our first special card maybe? No. It's an 87 rated, that's good. I was about to say another Spanish 83, but no, we got an 87 rated, which is very nice. He is very slow, so not per se usable, but for a start, definitely not bad. And 87 rated, it's very good. I'm happy with that. Nice, let's send it to the club. Do we have a preview pack? We do. Let's open that one as well. It doesn't cost any coins. Let's just see what we get. It's nothing. But what else is in here? And if we compare prices, is one of them maybe up in price? That one was like 900. This one is like 500 or 400. This one as well. Nothing else that's interesting. So we won't make a profit here. So we won't buy it. So right now we have 29,500 coins. That's what we're on right now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the same method that I did with those silver players. How I made those pretty much 28,000 coins, 29,000 coins. Profit is I go to silver common, I go and check their prices. 400 doesn't sell. 350 there was already a bid on, so we got to see. 350 sells pretty much right away, so most likely it's gonna be a little bit harder to win bids on 250, but let's see it anyways. Let's just bid 250 on all of them and let's see how many we win out of 50 that we bid on. There we go, we bid on 50 of them. Well, a little bit less, some were already outbid. But in general, we bid on like 45 of them. And we will see in a few seconds how many we actually won. This looks good. That the first page is already full with players we won is a good sign. So it looks like we don't win all of them and quite a few do get outbid. But let's see how many we won in the end. There's still a few that are busy. So let's just back in, back out. This one is already expired. And those we won't win. And there we go. This is all that we won. We won 23 of them, maybe 24. I don't know if the last one added on to this page because it was still loading. But we won either 23 or 24 of them, which means we make around 2,000 coins profit in a very simple way. Because right now you could just list them all for 350, or you can quickly check the prices. 500 buy now is the cheapest that I see. Still 500. Here's a 451, but that takes less than 10 minutes. So let's try 400. That's 50 coins more than it would otherwise be, and most likely he sells. This one we already see 450 at the start, so we're not taking the risk. It saves us time and effort. Same one for this. So I'll quickly list them all now. There we go, we listed the last one. That one didn't win. We did indeed claim all of them, so we won 23 out of 50. And as you can see, we already sold a bunch of them because, as I showed, they sell within a minute. So slowly but surely, they will all sell and it won't take that much longer. And we made our profit already because we started with 29,500. And right now, probably if I do this, there we go. There are only 3 more that need to sell, which will sell very quickly as well. Only Mustafi might take a little bit longer because he's not the cheapest on the market in terms of silver commons, but he is the cheapest Mustafi there is. So if someone is looking for Mustafi or for a German center back, then we might be in luck and he will sell for 400. We could have just chosen for it to be 350. Then we would have sold him right away, just like this guy. And if he will sell around 2,000 coins profit. That's how simple it can be. It only took me a few minutes. They're already gone. A quick tip if you want to do this a lot though, whenever you bid on 50, EA likes to market ban you. They like to ban you for pretty much everything if you do it too much. It's playing games too quickly in a row, buying players too quickly in a row, selling players too quickly in a row, but also bidding on a lot of players in a row. So what you want to do, what I found out is if you bid on 50 players, as soon as you are done with the last bid, you want to set a timer for 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes. Once those 5 minutes are over, in the meanwhile, you can already list your players. You can maybe do some other things in between. Doesn't matter, as long as you don't bid or buy players. Well, buy players should be fine, but mainly don't bid on players. Once those 5 minutes are over, you can do it again. Bid on another 50 players. That way you won't get market banned. And a market ban only takes like 20 minutes if you get market banned. If it happens too often, it can be an hour or a day or a week. But they don't let you know. It just happens out of nowhere. You get an error whenever you are going to bid on a player. But if you keep those 5 minutes in between the loss and the first bid that you're gonna do in the round afterwards, you won't have a market ban, and you can bid on like 1,000 players on a day. And what if we do that? What if we buy 1,000 players on a day without getting a ban? That means 1,100 coins profit is 100,000 coins profit. That's how easy it is. That's how easy you can make profit. So you only need to do this, what I just did, and 40 times 5 minutes that you need to have in between will only make you trade for around 3 hours on a day, or how far you want to spread it. You can make 100,000 coins profit with this method in around 3 hours. That's how easy it is. So that's also why I love this method a lot, and we could do it again and again and again and again. But we also have other stuff to do. So for now, we have 31,000 coins. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest. We're gonna make our first investment, because I'm gonna show you what our investment is gonna be, and it's kind of low risk. If we go to the icon section of the SBCs, for now it's still locked, so I can't check it yet. But that's because we need to finish the foundation first. So I can show you it in a second. We are gonna finish the foundation. The first two squads of every SBC of this, besides the loans, but just of every icon SBC, you need to trade in an entire bronze rare squad and a silver rare squad. Chemistry doesn't matter, rating doesn't matter, nothing matters. They just need to be bronze rare, and the other team needs to be silver rare. You get 2 rare gold players back from it. So looking at the prices, that's not always worth it, but a lot of people find it worth the risk. So a lot of people complete those SBCs once a new icon SBC comes out. And there are leaks right now that a new icon SBC will come out, and usually that makes the prices of bronze rares and silver rares go up, because people are gonna buy them to use them. So what we're gonna check is, what are the prices of bronze rares, for example. Usually they're around 300 coins. 300 coins takes around 50 minutes to sell. What about 250 coins? They sell right away, pretty much. There's less than an entire page of it, so they sell right away for 250 coins. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try to bid 200 on them. So in case nothing comes, we can still sell them for the price. So we're still making profit. We can still sell them for 300 coins if we have the time, if we can wait for it. Or we sell them for 250 coins, they sell right away, and we make after tax like 30 coins profit a card. It's not much, but it's risk-free in that way. So let's see how many we can win if we bid 200 on them. Well, as you can see, more people are doing that. So I don't know if that is possible. If you look at this, 6 minutes. I don't know if the market is a little bit broken. Let's see if we can fix that. No, it looks like that's what it is. It's hard to bid on them. So what I'm gonna do, even if we do it for 200, you see the big gap here between 1 minute and 5 minutes. That shows that the market is a little bit broken. Sometimes that happens where you just don't see all the cards, and you can try to play around with the price and see if that fixes the issue. But usually it doesn't really do that. And the only thing you can do is hope that it gets fixed very quickly. Here we can see that we can bid 200 on them. We can at least do that, you know. Now it looks already a bit more fixed. Like, a lot of people bid on it, but at least the gap isn't there. So we're gonna bid 200 on all of them, even if it's taking a little bit longer. In the end, we're gonna do some SBCs in the meanwhile anyways. There we go, we bid on 50 on them. Right now, we are at 12 minutes before we were able to bid on 50 on them, which means we need to wait 12 minutes to see if we win them all. So most likely, most of them will get outbid, knowing the market. It's also because the league has been there, so more people want to invest in it. During the week, when there's no league, especially if there are rewards, so if there are squad battle rewards or rival rewards, there will also be packs where bronzes or silvers can be in. That way, there are more cards being sold than people are gonna buy, and then it's very easy to win them even on bid for 150. As you saw in the second episode, we won one for 150 and sold it for 250. So it is possible once there's no league. So what I usually do, I also have a video of it on my channel. I will also put it here, right here. There I explain to you how you can invest in something like this. How you can invest in bronze players and silver players in order to put them into your club. Don't look at them up until the right moments to actually look at them and make a lot of profit on them. Because some of them at some point will go to a few thousand coins if you're lucky. But in other times, if an SBC like the Icon SBC comes out, they all go up to a certain amount and then you can also decide to sell them all. But that's all explained in that video that I just told you about. We're not gonna go deeper into that right now, up until the moment in an episode where we're actually gonna do that. So let's see how it goes so far. So far we only won one. The rest goes for 250. So this is not the most efficient way at the moment because people are already trying to invest in it. We can also try, and I always put it like this because then it's easier for me to go down in price. Let's say if I search now and there's none on the market, I was too slow there. But this way I can go very quickly into sniping mode. That's how I call it, in sniping mode. And we're gonna try to snipe them if they pop up for 200 coins. Because that's also the bid that we put on them. And there we go. We bought our first player. What we want to do now is we could either sell him for 250 coins or 300 coins. But right now we're gonna put him in the club. And once the Icon SBC comes out, most likely they go up in price. But what I do think that we need to do, and I'm gonna take it's not a real risk, maybe a tiny bit. I'm gonna buy them for 250. There are also a few out here for 250. It's a little bit easier. We could also put them on bid for 250. And I think we're gonna do that. But this is how I'm gonna invest. This way we also get the objective done with buying the players. And now there are a few more here. Let's just go a few further. As you can see, there are more people buying them right away. We just try to spend all our coins on this and send them all to the club. And once it's a duplicate, once we already have them in the club, we just send them to the transfer list. We don't list them, even though you can. And what I mean with even though you can is once this is a duplicate, rather than send them to your transfer list and wait for the right price to sell, if I'm hoping that they go to 700, why not just list them for 700 and refresh every hour? There's always someone who just wants to buy him and doesn't care about the price. So that's what I would always do. If you have an investment that you have on your transfer list, just always list it. Always list it for the price that you're aiming for. And sometimes they sell within an hour. Sometimes they don't sell, but at least you give it a chance to make profit. Because once it sells, you can buy a few more back. There you go. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna later just bid on them for 250. It goes faster than this. But just to show you, it is possible. You do need to be a little bit fast for it, but it's definitely possible to spend all our coins this way. That is for the investment right now. I will off stream buy the rest. I will show you once they're all bought that I don't have the coins. And then once we can actually sell them, I will also show it. Let's quickly check here. See, we don't win many. Most of them are outbid. Even for 300 actually. So on bid, it might be quite hard because we're very close to content. I'm a few hours before new content drops, always at 7 or actually 6 p.m. UK time. I'm from the Netherlands, so for me it's 7 p.m. So the closer you get to that, the more people invest and the riskier an investments get. Last thing we will do for now is we go to objectives. We have some stuff to claim. I think that we might need to buy one more player or not. Buy 25? No, we still need quite a bit, so we will get that at another time. We have some foundations done. 150 coins, we will take that. And buy 3 players, we will take that 250 coins. Last thing we're gonna do for now is we go to the squad building challenges and we're gonna complete this foundation. If we have to buy a player for 200 coins, I'm all good with it because these are not gonna be expensive. So what do we need again? 1 league, all common players. So let's see, what do we have? If we go to bronze, it's the second league of France. Do we already have another one from the second league of France here? No, we do have one from Austria. What do we have here? Nothing. So we might take the one from Austria. Then we don't need to use a French guy. So there we go. And here we can just press L1. Then you go to the transfer market. We need a center mid. We need, let's say, bronze rare. We go to Austria. That should be here. And 200 coins. There you go. You have enough of them. All for 200 coins. To be fair, you can do it on bid for 150. I just can't be bothered right now. And the same you do with the left mid. 200 coins. Doesn't matter which one you take, because we don't have it in the club anyways. And there you go. Everything completed. We can claim it. We have another bronze pack that we can open, which we will do. Skip it. Quite a lot of players that we can send to the club again. And now the last one, exactly one club. Again, let's see, what do we have here? If we go to bronze common, let's do Poland maybe. What do we have as center backs at the moment? England 4, Ireland. Did we have that by any chance? No. So then we just do Poland. It needs to be from the same club. So it needs to be from Piast. So then again, we go on the transfer market. We go to center back. And we go to the Polish league. Let me see. Am I being blind? No, there it is. And then we go to that team, and let's hope there's one for 200 coins. There is. So we buy it for 200 coins. And this is done as well. It only costs you 400 coins because we need to buy 2 players in total. No, we needed to buy 3 players, so there was 600 coins. But that's fine, because we can do 2 gold players pack. If you really don't want to spend coins, or you don't have coins, well, then you gotta play more. You gotta do more objectives and then hope you get the players. We just want to have it done so we can do all the other SBCs as well. What do we get here? 150 coins. And let's open a pack. 2 packs, actually. A bronze pack and 2 gold players that we will get as well. One from Liverpool, which is always nice. Whenever you need them, they're always very expensive. So it's good to have them in your club. This one is untradeable, duplicate, but most likely we can use it in an SBC. We will take a look at that as well, because now we should have access to more SBCs. If we go to basic, foundations 2, what do we need? Players from the same league, exactly 3. Players from the same country, exactly 3. So what we need to do, we do need a center back, which is good because the duplicate that we had was a center back. I'm pretty sure it was him. So what we now need to do is we go to England 4 and Scotland. That might be a bit hard, not gonna lie. England 4, Scotland. Not sure if that's the easiest for this one, but let's see. Obviously we don't have it in the club, but if we look at concept players, do they have it? They have 1. And do they have here 1 as well? They actually do. There we go. So we can just buy those. And they should be cheap. There we go. Done. We needed to buy 2, but this way we don't need to discard another player. Maybe we could have put it in another SBC where we didn't need to buy players. But let's make it a little bit easier for ourselves. We can easily make the profit if we want to. So even though some people like to be as efficient as possible, which I do as well, I'm more thinking about time efficient because it takes longer to look at which player could go where in order to not buy 1 player of 200 coins. But we can make within a minute 200 coins profit. So I prefer that. And let's open this one and then we're gonna end it on this. Let's skip that. That's a Libertadores player. Nothing crazy. So we are gonna end it on this. If we can sell our investments, so the bronze rare players, I'm gonna still buy that now. If we can sell them during any given point, I will record that. We'll show you what profit we make on them. And that will be then in the next episode. So let me know what you want to see in the next episode as well. And then I will show the profit or the loss, who knows, in the next episode. and we gotta build a team in the next episode. It's about time to see what we can make. So again, thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, again, leave a like. It would help me out a lot, and I'll see you next time.